Introducing Guide to Games, the complete guide to getting in the best shape and staying healthy. It's only $25, guys. I will be doing discounts, as we go on. If you like this video, man, and you send me the picture of you liking this video, I'll let you get it for $15, man. This guide is going to help you do everything you need to do as far as getting shredded and feeling healthy. So stop by my site today, man, at Guide to Games. Let's get into the video, y'all. What's good with y'all, boys? You know what it is, man. You already know. It's your boy Dog come back at you with yet another video, man. And look, what is you doing? You still ain't hit the like button. You still ain't hit the subscribe button. And you ain't even hit the bell yet. You ain't even hit the bell yet. I'm just playing with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on support your boy, you feel me? But look, we finna hop straight into it. I'm not even about to waste no time, man. We got some good 2K news today. Now look, check this out, man. We finna get straight to the important stuff. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying, be reading like we on some slides or something like that. But look, check this out. 2K has been doing a lot, to actually, they've been doing a lot, man. It sounds so good, It sounds so good. This article just sounds so good, man. I read it a little earlier, and it sounds good, man. That's all I can say. It sounds good, but I want to see it. Now, contest and blocking systems were completely rebuilt, leading to several new snatch blocks and volleyball spikes that had never happened before. This also paved the way to reward basketball IQ much more in our shooting systems. The shot contest rewrite removed the ghost contest in many complained about, and this year being out of position or not getting a hand in the shooter's face will lead to some easy buckets for the offense. On the other hand, properly crowding shooters with good contests will result in plenty of bricks and airballs as they should. Now, guys, I want y'all to really understand something. Think about what this says. He says that the shot contest blocking systems were rebuilt, leading to several new snatch blocks and volleyball spikes that never happened before. Now, keep this in mind, what this means. He said several new snatch blocks and volleyball spikes that never happened before. Do y'all realize he didn't say new snatch block animations, new volleyball spike animations? Do y'all know what that means? That means that it ain't gonna be no animation, it's gonna be you. Yes, just like 2K16 is gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's why I'm excited. He didn't say animations. He said several new snatch blocks and volleyball spikes. Okay, look, it sound good, man. Look, it sound good, but I ain't trying to get too excited. Now, for floor defenders, body up rides and bumps feel much more rewarding as the motion team has dramatically improved them. The feel on-ball defense movement. Unwanted bump steals and snatchy body ups have been reduced in favor of giving both the ball handler and on-ball defender more freedom of movement and respected input. Shifts, launches, stops, and cuts all feel much tighter, and with even more new gen foot planning improvements, you'll see a lot of less sliding on both ends of the floor. We're gonna hold you to it. Now let's look at this, man. This is real important. Steals also received an upgrade with a greater emphasis placed on the steal attribute. Low-rated stealers get sluggish animations that punish them when they reach, while high-rated stealers with good timing and opportunity will be able to pick pockets at a much higher rate. Also be prepared to see more layup dunk strips from high-rated stealers when slashers try to force their way to the rim in a crowd. It sound good, y'all. Listen, it sound good, bro. It sounds so good. Like, honestly, y'all gotta look at something. Just a steal, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has a low rating. Just them getting a sluggish animation is bringing a skill gap. So look, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Great defense may not always be featured in real life highlights, but all of these improvements are the most I'm excited about for NBA 2K22. They lead to much They lead to much more balance on the court battles and make the game much more fun to play. We don't need to worry about no AI, man. AIs be selling me. You know what I'm saying? Now, the dribbling, man, we're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, just look so much into everything, but we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, basically look at the most important stuff. So look, the 1-to-1 basic size ups have been replaced by 1-to-1 signature size up. But what exactly does that mean? Flicking the pro stick in various directions last year gave you fairly generic looking size ups. Well, I'm messing up here, but I don't care. Generic looking size ups while holding on the stick gave you a nice looking mocap dribble series. This year, the goal was to marry the two together and give each player the unique feel and rhythm when sizing up, while also allowing the gamer to have complete control over how the series plays out. KD's big hezzy, well, we ain't got to read all that, but look, check this out. It's basically saying that we're going to have more control of our dribble moves, you know, stuff like that. And then, as you can see right here, it says the speed stick that we introduced to New Gen last year also returns, so flicking quickly results in quicker dribble moves, while slower flicks give you more I don't know how you say arithmetic, whatever it is. Once there are around 50 unique signature size up packages to choose from, each with its own distinct advantages. Make sure to give all of them a try when you find out best suits the rhythm of how you want to play. Additionally, you can equip one of the 32 unique dribble sequences, which I've dubbed signature combos as well. These are quick 3 or 4 second dribble combos that you can trigger by simply holding sprint and flicking the pro stick up. Mixing the signature size ups and signature combos together gives you a limitless variety of how you want to break down your defender. And, you know, basically we're saying, you know, there's a whole bunch of combos and new stuff like that as far as dribbling, man. So look, we're going to see how that plays out with the dribbling, man. They're basically saying dribbling is faster and all that. Post play, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't like post scores, so I'm skipping. Now look, let's take a look at the shooting. Shooting has undergone, let's take a look at this. Shooting has undergone many changes for NBA 2K22. There is a new shot meter with a dynamically resizing make window. This window will expand when you're taking high quality shots with good shooters, but will shrink when heavily contested shooter with a low rated shooter or fatigue. The major emphasis for shooting success this year is shot IQ. The teams that work for open looks and take smart shots are going to see much more success than the teams that force up bad shots. It sounds elementary, but it's something we really keyed on this year, as taking quality shots was more or less overshadowed by ratings and stick skills. Shot timing still plays a major role in the skill gap, and yes, you still get an additional boost for turning the meter off, but will only take you so far if you're taking bad shots. We heavily focused group tested the new shooting mechanics with players of all skills and believe it's the best shooting that 2K has ever felt. We gonna hold you to it. Finishing, man, we not looking at finishing. Basically, look, listen, y'all, I'm gonna skim through this. Now look, basically, where is it, man? Where is it? When the hell it passed. Basically, they have, trying to look for it, guys. I'm doing this live as well. Basically, you know, all they did was revamp, you know, the dunking system as well. And then what they did was, they added a meter. You know what I'm saying? They added a meter to the dunk, so now you have to time the meter. And where is it? Looking for it, man. Looking for it. Aggressive skill nut. Shot button. Okay. Let's just read this whole thing, man. We've also made a strong push to get more of a skill gap into finishing at the rim. As beautiful as our motion capture dunks are, it was a shame that once you saw one fire off, you basically knew it was an automatic 2 points. True. With the revamped blocking system, we're now giving rim protectors more tools to make great stops at the rim. On top of that, on New Gen, we've added timing meters. Here we go. We've added timing meters to both alley-oop and aggressive skill dunk attempts. When an alley pass is in the air, you'll need to press the shot button at just the right time to finish off the oop. If you catch too early or too late, you'll either smoke the finish or miss the catch completely. Now look, basically to sum it up, we got a Dunkin Meter. Just like we had a layup meter, we got a Dunkin Meter. And you can't take it off, but we're gonna get to that later on. So that's all I knew about finishing, you know what I'm saying? We got a Dunkin Meter, basically, you know, meter in the alley-oops and everything. You gotta time it perfectly, we get it, etc. Now look, here comes the most important part in my opinion. Player builds is another hot topic when it comes to NBA 2K. In NBA 2K21, we debuted a brand new My Player build on New Gen that allowed you to set up your attributes however you saw fit. As with any new big developments, there are growing pains. We made a lot of adjustments to the system to create more balanced builds and give incentives for creating all different types of players. Smalls will see distinct advantages over bigs and vice versa. So expect to see a lot more variety when you hit the virtual streets of the city this year. The amount of badge points at your disposal has been increased significantly, give you more options of how your for how you badge out your My Player. The new detailed player builder screen makes it much easier for gamers to identify the available badges. The cost at each tier and the attribute thresholds required to hit each tier. You can also see how these numbers change in real time as you adjust your attribute caps. Another cool addition is the ability to create badge loadouts. These allow you to quickly and easily toggle what badges you have equipped based on how you're playing on a given day, or even based on the matchup stepping up to the got next spots. Here are the new badges you can play around with. Fast twitch, ability to get off the floor quicker for standing layups and dunks. Grace under pressure, ability to convert standing layups more effectively. Limitless takeoff, ability to soar from further away on driving dunk attempts. Mouse in the house, ability for bigs to finish over the shorter players more efficiently. Unstrippable, ability to secure the ball better when gathering for a layup, dunk in traffic. Chef, ability to knock down Steph like off the dribble deep threes. Limited spot up, ability to hit logo range threes off catch and shoot. Lucky 7, boost your ability to score when shooting early in the clock. Mismatch expert, ability to successfully shoot over taller defenders on the switch. Glue heads, ability to make difficult catches and quicker branch out to a shot or dribble. Hyperdrive boosts the speed and effectiveness of moving dribble moves. Quick chain boosts the ability to quickly chain dribble moves together. Post playmaker boosts the effectiveness of both shots and moves when playing in the post. Triple threat juke increases the effectiveness of triple threat fakes and jabs and go moves. Ball strip, ability to strip layup and dunk attempts more effectively. Hustler, ability to get those 50-50 balls quicker than opponents. Minutes significantly drops the offensive ratings of opponents when you smother them. That brings our total badge count to 80 with the number of existing badges also getting some nice upgrades. The amount of attribute points taken if the defender has the menace badge, is it based off the tier of the badge? Yes, like, you know, gold, silver, Hall of Fame, etc., bronze. Yes, as he says, the higher the tier, the more the attributes are hit. And then Irv Gotti says, are better steal animations unlocked after a certain threshold is met for the steal rating? As you see, Mike Wang says, in New Gen, yes, the steal rating is much more important for steal success this year. So listen, y'all better take heed to this, man, when you making your players, because I'm telling you right now, don't make a mistake. I'm gonna tell you that right now, do not make a mistake, y'all. Now look, next thing is we have flexible releases no longer in the game, as you can see, which I think, you know what I'm saying, is a good job. The dunk meter stays on even when the shot meter option is turned off, you know. So hey, I'd much rather have that on because I was sick of getting dunked on. And also, floaters are much more useful this year. Open middies are cash, you know, you use the $sign. And let's see right here, what did he say? Right here, he actually responded to EJ, as you can see, LOL. So you know, that is pretty funny, man. Beluba, is 3-point recognition still the same, still in the game on next gen? Beluba replied, yes. Now, as you can see, he says, in 2K22, do you still lose the ball when you do a hop step on accident? Beluba says no. So it's looking good, guys. Looking pretty good. Does the aggressive dunk timing also apply to our standing contact dunk animations? And if so, will it be harder to time due to short animations? Good question. Standing contact dunks will use the same logic as last year. You won't need to use a pro stick down to see an increase in standing dunk contact dunk frequency. Wait a minute, so I didn't see if sniper was taken off or not, but if it isn't, how does it work now, Beluba? Sniper modifies the impact of shot timing. It gives you an extra boost for well-timed shots and an extra penalty for poorly timed shots. Think of it as the opposite of flexible release. Makes sense. Power said, could we get some clarification what's a well-timed shot? Is a slightly late or slightly early well-timed or poorly timed? What's the distinction there? If you cut the make window into 4 equal pieces, the 2 outer pieces, early late, get an extra penalty. The 2 inner pieces, slightly late, slightly early / late, get an extra bonus. Excellent is a guaranteed make, and very early / late outside the make window is a guaranteed miss. So now we got clarification of what the timing and all that is. He basically just broke it down and made it pretty much simple. So that was, that was a great way to put it, so we won't be confused out here, man. Now let's see, what can we get into next? Let's go. How many SIG size ups will there be at launch? How many will be added each season? My current plan is to start with 20 options on day 1 and then release 4 new ones each season, 52 total. So man, listen, I agree with that. Keep the game spicy, man. Don't sit here and just release everything and now you have nothing to give us, going throughout the year. Beluba, I'm not hearing anything about rim protection. Is there any badges that help that? My God, where have you been? And Beluba says, intimidating and rim protect are the main 2 badges for rim protection. Paint defense is probably in my top 5 2K22 upgrades this year. Blocking is miles better than it has been in the past. So guys, listen, man, that's everything as far as the tweaks of what Mike been doing, man. And look, also, hold on, we got some more. I'm tripping, y'all. Anything for screens, Mike. I'm tripping, y'all. My bad. Anything for screens, Mike. The motion team did a lot of work to improve the feel of navigating around screens, reduce the vacuum effect, improve resolution logic, and more. They feel much tighter now. So, man, they say that every year about screens, and I don't really, do too much about it. If deep threes is removed, what's going to replace it? Deep threes was essentially split off into 2 separate skills. Off dribble equals shelf, and catch and shoot equals limitless spot up. So, everything is different this year, basically. What do you mean by off dribble? Like, if I quick stop and shoot a set shot instead of a fade or a gather shot, what would it count as? If you've been moving long enough, quick stop and shoot a set shot, shelf will fire out. So we'll see. Now, what is long enough? Say you caught it, took 1 dribble forward and then shot it. Would that be shelf or limitless spot up, or neither? Shelf rules possibly could change. It must be 30 feet from the basket, have to wait 2 or more seconds after a catch, have to be moving for at least 1 to 1.5 seconds. If you stop before shooting, you have to shoot before 1 second expires. Wow. So I'm kind of glad he explaining it though, so we won't be confused and all that. But let's see, what else do we have? Goodness gracious. Can I get out of this tweet? There we go. Now he says, Beluba, this is a spin dunk with the right stick still in NBA 2K22. You can still spin dunk, but that cheese one from the 3-point line is dead. I'm so happy because I was getting real tired of boys doing that. Like, seriously. Beluba, dunk landings. Yes, there are dunk landings, some wild ones too. Basically just like jump shot landings, man. Y'all know what that is. For NBA 2K22, Will shot speed be changed based on where you shooting from again? Because I know guys only did that to counter Zens, and also vibration Q is gone. Shot speed no longer varies based on difference, but it will still vary based on other factors, such as fatigue. Don't use a Zen, obviously. Obviously, my guy. And also, this person right here says the shot meter different for next gen and current gen. The shot meter is the same on both gens. So yeah, pretty good on that. Can you explain what signature sizes are and how to activate them? It seems to be very different from years past. There are two main size ups. 6 size ups are what you get when you flick RS in any direction from a stand. They're like last year's basic size ups, but have a signature look, feel. SIG combos are mini movies that play out by themselves when you hold sprint and flick the RS up. So you know they done changed up dribble. I'm glad they just doing everything new this year, man. It's about time. The mini movies are probably the same as all years past, like the standstill Curry size up, standstill James Harden size up, etc., where you just hold the right stick up and go into the signature animation. Right, new content but similar concept. Okay. So yeah, we get it. Kind of confused. Am I now going to be able to go for a dunk no matter what instead of a random layup at times? That would be amazing. I've always hoped for that. Hopefully dunks still get nerfed. I be having slash or take and go for a layup. Many others too. Mike Wang says aggressive skill dunks let you attempt dunks in situations where you'd otherwise get a layup. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed dunk every time though. We tried that and it was either cheesy or a brick fest. I think it's a good spot. I think it's in a good spot now, but we'll fine tune from community feedback. That's cool. You know, I seriously don't want no more cheese to be in the game like that. Shot speed should vary so people don't use a Zen. Why did you go back? Next gen was very easy to shoot, so why go back? Shot speed is still variable. It just doesn't vary based on distance anymore. That was still easy to exploit. Baluba, is steady shooter gone? Yes. As you can see. Please tell me there is a badge that boosts takeover. And also he said these badges were removed too. These badges are removed. Heat Seeker, Highlight Film, Antifreeze, Deep Threes, Hot Shot, Ice and Veins, Tireless Shooter, Relay Passer, Clutch Defender, Heart Crusher, and Hot Stopper, Trapper. And then he says, please tell me there's a badge that boosts takeover faster that replaces Hot Shot and Heat Seeker. Takeover perks. So, hey man, shout out to Mike doing this thing, y'all. Baluba, will there be a speed glitch? I hope not. Now that's something scary, y'all. He said, I hope not. Baluba, will park handles return to NBA 2K22? No, not until I can come up with a better way to do them without interfering with core dribble moves. That's great. That's great. It's straight, man. But like, you know, what ball control do I need for pro dribble moves in next gen? You'll want 85 ball handle. Man, I say, man, we should go back to 70, but you know, that's just Mike, man. Now he says, well, I might just be ignoring you. It seems like he answered everybody but you on the list or something. He talking about, because once Spornte said 86 anything special, how many tiers of dribbling are there? And Mike says there are benefits to going above 85. Mainly your moves will be faster and more effective. There are still 3 general tiers: 60, 60, 84, 85 plus. But there are different seeds unlocked at very other ratings: 65, 70, 75, 80. So, okay. Okay. We can mess with it, Mike, man. We can mess with it, y'all. Is there a cutoff height for certain dribble moves? Y'all tag Mr. Wang. Yes, there are height requirements as well as ball handle requirements for many dribble moves. I don't think that there should be a high requirement, but taller players should do the moves slower. It used to be that way, but a lot of new moves look pretty ridiculous on 7-footers. What? It's kind of crazy, don't you think? Look at KD. As you see, he says right here, isn't KD out here dribbling at 7 foot? Exactly. But you know, as long as I can dribble at 6'7", I'm straight. 6'7", 6'8", I'm Gucci. I'm honestly Gucci. If I could dribble at 6'7", I'm good. Now, basically, he asks, how does the chef bag work? How does the chef badge work? Is this for fading threes or standing threes after you stop the dribble at Beluba? It kicks in for actual off the dribble shots like pull-ups, step. It kicks in for actual off the dribble shots like pull-ups, step backs, but will also work if you've been moving for a while and stop and shoot, but you have to shoot within 1 second. Wow. That shoot within 1 second, man. You gotta be quick. Will current gen and next gen have the same animations? Next gen has a lot more content due to the extra memory, but the core animations such as SIGs, moves, and shots are the same. You know, it's great. It's straight, man, I guess. How's the shooting function? Is it easy to hit threes with the low 3 like 20, or is it like 21, or is it in the middle of them kind of? I'm hesitant to say what 3-point rating you'll need to be consistent because it's going to vary from player to player based on how good they are with shot timing. It's definitely easier to hit threes with a lower rating than 22, though. I'd probably say it's close to 20 or in between. Okay, man, you know what I'm saying? We just got to see, y'all. And as you can see, he says sniper modifies the impact of shot timing. It gives you an extra boost for well-timed shots and an extra penalty for poorly timed shots. Think of it as the opposite of flexible release. Could we get more clarification? I guess we already seen that right there. So pretty much, guys, just looking like this almost the end of it. Beluba for mismatch expert badge, does it literally have to be a switch on on-ball screen, or can I just shoot with the taller defender on me at any time? Doesn't necessarily have to be a matchup switch. It takes effect anytime you're undersized against your defender, similar to Giant Slayer. It's crazy, man. That is crazy. Beluba, will there be shot contest percentages? Yes, as you can see. Did we fix the contest system this year? Are ghost contests gone? This was a primary focus for our team this year. I'll never say anything is perfect, but the new contest system is much more reliable and predictable. Okay, so hopefully, you know, we can see what that's like. Guys, as you can see right here, let's look at this. Ben Simmons is 6'10", I believe Luka is 6'5", 6'6". Now take a look at that. That's the shot meter. Look how big that shot meter is. And also, look at how contested that is. That says coverage open. We ain't finna do all that, man. Look, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.